$6,000 program and a $10,000 program. So with the $6,000 program, in a sense, that's an online coaching program. So I basically work with individuals through an online coaching program. And then the $10,000 program, this is more of a done-for-you service. So when we sell clients into the $10,000 program, we take them on and my team would, in a sense, deliver the work. But what we do is we basically build the websites, the marketing funnels, email automation, showing them how to run Facebook ads and all those different things for these clients. So again, I have a $6,000 program and then a $10,000 one. So what I'm looking for right now is someone who'd be interested in generating like $1,000 and $2,000 in a sense for helping generate sales in a sense. And what I mean by this is that, so the place where I get the majority of my clients to sign up for my programs, the place where I get the most clients to sign up for my either $6,000 program or my $10,000 program is I have a Facebook group. So right now my Facebook group has about 4,287 members, I think right now. So that's how many members we have. And what I do is I run marketing campaigns in there to get clients from the group. So I'm always running marketing campaigns in the group, and then by me running those campaigns, people in the group, those prospects, they reach out and they start asking about our services. And then once we find someone who's a good fit, we sign them onto our into our program. So here's the issue I'm running into right now, because I'm spending a lot of time myself trying to grow the group, trying to get people to come into the group. But what I'm looking for is for someone who would, in a sense, who'd be interested in earning like $1,000 or $2,000 commission. Meaning, if you send a prospect our way and or if you invite a prospect to join our group and that prospect ends up buying maybe our $6,000 program, so what I'd do there is I'd send you a commission check for $1,000. Or if they end up buying our $10,000 program, I'll send you a commission check for $2,000. So that's ultimately the idea here. Again, this is going to be a commission only, in a sense, a commission only role. So you'll only be getting paid by a commission. There won't be any base pay or anything like that. So if that's what you want, then you could stop this video right here because this is not for you. What I'm really looking for people who are going to be around long term. So I'm trying to find a team of individuals, because my whole philosophy is I want to find people I could work with long term. Like I'm not talking about long term like a month, a week, or 2 days or whatever. I'm talking more in terms of 5 to 10 years in a sense. That's how long I like to think when I think about working with someone. So again, all you'd be responsible for, because again, that's how I grow my business as well too. All you'd be responsible for is, and I'll give you all the training you need to do this task. You won't have to go out and figure out anything. The only thing you would need is a Facebook profile. So you would need to have a Facebook profile. Because again, with what we'll be doing is with your profile, we'll be connecting with individuals. So I'll show you what groups to go to, and I'll show you how to message these guys to get them to come back in our group. And then once they come to our group, I'll do the marketing, because my issue right now is that I'm spending a lot of time trying to grow the group, which doesn't give me very much time to run the marketing to turn the members in the group into paying clients. And I figured with your help, if you could come in and say, okay, I'll show you exactly what to do, because this is what I do. I'll show you how to, in a sense, reach out to the prospects. I'll show you how to get them to come join our group. I'll show you who's an ideal client. And then once I show you, then you could do that. If you could take care of just getting people to come to the group, and then I'll just focus on the selling of them. I'll focus on converting them. And what that means is that everyone you bring into our group, you'll, in a sense, have a commission for life. And what I mean by this is that once you bring a lead to our group, we're going to have a filter and process. And again, you'll watch it. I'll show you exactly here in a second here. I'll show you exactly how it works. But in a sense, my whole philosophy is I'm looking for someone long term, and I'm looking for someone who'd be willing to, in the beginning at least, work on a commission. And then if we gotta adjust or do something, we say, okay, let's get you on maybe full time, or so I'm going to give you a base pay. We could do that as well too. But it's going to start off as a commission job. Okay, so that's ultimately what I got right now. So again, watch this video, and once you watch it, if you feel like this is a right fit for you, right below this video, there's a button that says add me on Skype. Click on that button and add me on Skype. That's the only way I'll talk to you. Again, click on that button, add me on Skype if you're interested. And if you're interested, then I'll share with you the actual trainings as far as of how we're, in a sense, I'm going to approach this, how we're going to actually move forwards. Okay, so let me share my screen with you, and let me just show you what we're doing here. Okay, so here's the new strategy. Okay, this is a new campaign. So what I've done, again, the goal is to pay you $2,000 or $3,000, depending on what the prospect buys, which of our services the prospect signs up for. So we have the 6-week online coaching program. That's $6,000. If a prospect or one of your leads buys, we'll pay your $2,000 commission, and then we have the $10,000 done for you service. And if someone buys, we'll pay you a $3,000 commission. Now, since I want to make it, again, super easy for you to, in a sense, succeed and make money with this opportunity here, I kind of put together like this training right now just to show you a really cool concept of how, in a sense, it becomes even easier for you to now, in a sense, start generating sales and stuff like that. So what I recommend, or what I have right now is, so this is my private Facebook group. So it's called It's called High Ticket Client Attraction Insider Circle. So that's the name of the group, and we have 4,000 members as of right now. Now, with that being said, one of the things I want to do, and for you, this is how we get a lot of our clients. So a lot of people who, in a sense, come to our programs and decide to work with us, they might do a strategy session or call with us or something, and they're like, this sounds pretty cool. But sometimes they will sign up on the call, but sometimes they're just like, oh, well, maybe the timing is not right. They don't have the money or whatever. And what we do is we put them into this Facebook group here. And this Facebook group, what it really is, the reason why I have this group is, again, to build that know and liking and trust. Because as you and I both know, there are individuals who, in a sense, they go from a stranger and they become paying clients with you on the spot. But for others, they need more know, liking, and trust. And we strategically have this Facebook group to, as someone comes in and they're like maybe not really confident yet or whatever, we kind of say, okay, go in the Facebook group and just browse around or whatever. And this is more based on positioning. So in there, I tell my story, and this is why I make offers and stuff as far as really selling, whether it's through a webinar, a free training, or something. But these individuals, they were a lot warmer, and a lot of our clients, they were coming through this Facebook group. So this new campaign I want to basically share with you here is, again, another quick way, easy way for you to, in a sense, generate some sales. So again, if you're in the program, if you're going through this material here, and you maybe say an affiliate marketer, meaning that you just want to generate some sales, then this is going to be a really easy, simple way, which I'll share with you in a second. Or if you're a high ticket closer who, in a sense, you want to succeed as far as, okay, you want to get influencers to ultimately get their calendars filled, and then for me to pass them on to you, then this is perfect for you as well too. Or if you're someone who's like an entrepreneur who've kind of hit rock bottom and just things aren't going the way you want them to, and in a sense you're trying to figure out, okay, how can I make some money to get back on my feet to go build my business again, then this is also great for you as well too. This is a really easy, simple campaign to run. So let me just show you in a sense of how this works, right? So this private Facebook group here. So I have this group, and what I do is maybe every couple of days I come in there and I make an offer. Just like the last offer I made was this right here. And this is just one of many offers I make in the group. So this offer is where we just offer, this is for the $10,000 program. So I made this offer, and as soon as people get in the group, the next thing they do is they see the offers, and once they're ready, they in a sense reach out. So that's one of the things I tell them to do. So say for example, I made this offer here, and just based on this offer, I had several people reach out. So if I go back to my linked on my inbox here on Facebook, I think one of the first people who responded was, let me see. Let's go to this person, Ali. So yeah, Ali was one of the first guys who responded. So once I made that post in the group, he kind of reached out. He said, we gotta talk. So there's the message script right, or the message sequence right here. But once I made that, he kind of said, hey, I saw the post. He took a screenshot and said, hey, let's tell me more about this. And right now he hasn't signed up yet, but most likely he will be signing up at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, he said, we got a call on July 11th, so we have a follow-up call then. So by then he'll most likely be a paying client. And he asked about the $10,000 program, but I didn't feel like he was a good fit for it, so we decided on the $6,000 program. I actually just got done talking to him on Monday, and that's a call where he's like, man, I'm really, really interested in working with you. I've been in the group. I've been seeing the results. I'm ready to move forwards. So that's just one person here. Then the next person who kind of reached out again was Jenny. So again, with Ali, he's basically in the pipeline. He's pretty serious about moving forwards. So this is someone else who joined the Facebook group as well too. Once they heard what I did and they reached out, they shot me a message saying, "Hey there, I saw your post this morning. I'm really interested in hearing about your process and what it would involve." So with her, we did a call. She did a call for my team. And when we talked, literally, she wanted to like literally sign up on the spot. But for her, she was actually waiting on a client. So she sent out a few proposals for clients to make a few payments, but they just haven't gone through yet. So she's still in the process of getting that figured out. But for her, it's like, hey, she wanted to wait because, let me see. Yeah, we talked, and she's going to come in on a $10,000 program. So she wants it done for you. So we already talked, and she's like, "Hey, just we were supposed to have a call. We talked on Friday, I think. Then we were supposed to have the call on Monday, but she shot me a message on Monday saying, "Hey, let's just push it back because the payments they haven't processed, they haven't came through yet on her side." So she said, "Okay, let's reschedule." And we shot for Friday. So this Friday, today is Tuesday. So in about 3 days, we'll get another call, and most likely she will be signing up for the $10,000 package. So if that was you, who referred that person, then you would be getting that $3,000 commission. So there's her, and then there's Selena. And Selena, I'm still in the process of talking to her right now. So this is her message script right now. So we're still in the process of just getting a call set up because she's pretty interested in on the post I made in the group. But the reason why I'm showing you all of this here is because, again, as you could see, this is where the knowing, liking, and trust happens in the group. So most people, they might hear about me and then they maybe join the group or something. But this is where all of the selling gets made. This is where the know, liking, and trust gets built. Now the strategy, the campaign I'm putting together for this is ultimately what I want to do is to make it a lot easier for you to get paid. Again, you won't have to really do any selling. And what I'm thinking for this offer here is to bring individuals into the group. So this group right here. So what I'll do, because what I found is that there are a ton of other Facebook groups out there, and I'll share. And if you do decide this makes sense for you, I'll share with you those links as far as what other groups are out there. There's like a ton of other groups filled with our ideal clients. And what we could do, what I'm thinking about too, is if we could take these guys from these other groups and bring them into our community, bring them in here. What I'll do is I'll pay you basically still the same commission, so $2,000 or $3,000 based on what package they buy. But all you would need to do on your end is basically invite people to our group. So maybe you could go to your friends, people you're already connected to that you feel like, okay, this person, they're probably a really good fit for this. So you could maybe type their name in there, invite them to come join their group. Or if you're not really connected to very many people, you could in a sense have them. You could go to different groups, join these groups, connect with these different individuals, and once you connect with them, basically maybe have a conversation back and forth with them. And once you get to kind of the end of the conversation, say, "Oh, by the way, we have this really great Facebook group and stuff. We think you'd be a great fit. Come join it." And again, if you feel like this does make sense, I'll have message scripts and everything for you to do this. But ultimately, what you're going to do is basically invite these individuals to come join the group, and then once they join, there's two questions I have. So as you can see, this guy, he requested to join the group and he hasn't been approved yet. But there's typically two questions I ask. The first is, how did you find out about our community and what type of business do you run? And the most important question in this one is, how did you find out about our community? And when they join, tell them, whoever you invite, say, hey, be sure you to let in the invitation say that I was the one who recommended you or referred you. And for you, if you do decide this makes sense, I'll make you an admin of this group. So I'll make you an admin, so that way, once you invite people to come to the group, once they request to join, so after you tell them, hey, come join, and then they come request to join, you'll also see this alert here, meaning that when you click on it, you'll kind of come through and you'll see, okay, if you invite 10 people and all 10 joined, or 20 people and all 20 joined, you'll see, okay, you were the one who invited them. So then what you would all do is just copy the person's name. Let's say this guy, I'm not sure how you say this name, Itchlock, I think. So you just copy his name and just put him on a spreadsheet. So you'll have your own spreadsheet you keep for yourself. So everyone you invite in this group, so if you invite 20 people, you'll just have a spreadsheet of 20 people's names, right? And then you'll keep track of them, and that's all you need to do there. And from there, once they join the group, that's your lead for life. And what I mean by this is that once they come to the group, because the way it typically happens is just like with, let me see, when I made this post, I think it was, what's her name? Selena. So as soon as Selena saw this, as soon as she joined the group, literally she said, yes, I need this now. And this is an offer for, hey, would you like to find out more about our $10,000 program? And the instant she joined the group, she was just like, hey, yes, I need this now. So we're kind of in the process of talking with her. She's talking with myself, my team, and we were basically trying to get things figured out to figure out, okay, what's the best approach moving forward? How do we get you enrolled, and how do we collect the payment and stuff like that? But the reason why I say this is because if this was your lead, like if you had just literally invited this person to the group and then they saw this and they said, yes, I'm ready, let me do a call or whatever. We immediately, if that person came from your spreadsheet, as far as saying, hey, I invited them and they're on my spreadsheet, we would just, we in a sense do all of the marketing, we take care of all of the sales, and then in a sense we just shoot you the commission. As soon as the sale is processed, we just shoot you the commission. But the cool thing about this is that the people in the group, like again, you'll have your spreadsheet and we'll track them for life in a sense. So as long as they're in our group, you will get a commission. You don't have to do any type of selling, because all we want you to do is say, okay, hey, go to these other groups or whatever, invite your friend, just have them come in. And the only thing is, we'll make you an admin for the group. If you decide, okay, I want to try this strategy out, I'll make you an admin for the group. Just like I think one of our, well, not I think, but one of our guys, I just made an admin just today actually, because when I shared this idea with him, he's like, whoa, this is pretty cool. I want to be a part of this. So John, because John, he's so I made him a moderator. So now he's, in a sense, I'm inviting people to the group as well too. So he's in other groups and stuff like that, or his connections, people he networks with. He says, hey, come join the group. And then they come join the group. They stay in the pending stuff. He checks it like daily and he says, okay, hey, this person joined from me requesting them. He just copies their name, puts it on a spreadsheet, and boom, his job is done. And now that frees me up to say, okay, now let me just focus on running the campaigns. Now I know we have all these people in here. Let me keep making them offers. And as you could see, the first offer I made was this. Hey, that's one offer here. And we had certain people reach out and say, hey, Access, what can we do here? I'm really interested. And that's just one. So now I could now say, well, since you're bringing the leads in, now let me just focus on selling. Let me put together the webinars, the VSLs, the trainings to convert them into clients. And then once it converts, boom, shoot you your commission. You get paid. Everyone's happy. And on the back end, once we do help them on the back end, you will be, in a sense, the closer for these individuals. So you will have the opportunity as they become successful. And as the calendar starts looking like mine, which is like this, then I'll be able to shoot them your way and say, hey, we got them the results. Now it's on to you. And then if you're a high ticket closer, you close their calls for them. Again, I don't want any commission or anything like that. That's whatever you make is yours. Okay, so that's the idea here. So that's how that process would work. Now, if you think this is cool and you want to get in on this strategy as well, as far as, hey, just whether and I'll show you exactly step by step how to do all of it, how to find the groups, what messages to send out, how often to follow up, what to say to get them to the group, how to track your spreadsheets, how to track your sales, and all those different things. So if you think this is pretty cool, just leave me a comment below, and and right below this video there should be some more of the actual trainings. Just start getting involved and let me know. Okay, so that was it for the video. Again, you saw exactly what it is. And again, my whole goal, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm looking for individuals I could work with long term. And I know that with this strategy, within maybe a month, I would say we could get at least 5 sales. So if we get 5 of the $6,000 sales, that's $5,000 for you. Or if we get 5 of the $10,000 sales, that's $10,000 for you. Because again, I'll pay you $2,000 per sale in a sense. And again, this is how my business works. This is how I make a lot of money. So I'm not going to have you doing things that doesn't work. Again, this works. I know, and that's really why I wanted to find the right person, someone who's going to put in the work, put in some energy, learn the process. And again, the requirement, you need to have a Facebook profile. You need to be in the beginning okay with working off a commission. And in a sense, you just need to, in a sense, be available. So if this is you, if you want to make some really quick money, if you want to make some easy money by not having to go out and do all of these different things, if you just want to say, okay, I want to be a part of a team and make some good money, then click on the link below. That should give you my Skype ID. With my Skype ID, go ahead and add me on Skype, and then once you add me, we'll connect and I'll share with you the rest. Okay, so that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you here shortly.